Yeah. Hello, everyone. My name's, should I do it like that or let's go into it?
Feels comfortable with you, man.
Yeah, cool. Hello. I'm Edrece Stansberry, and I'm a visual storyteller. If I was to say this is the hardest chapter of my life, I'd probably say this is it. Figuring out ways to strive so I could live how I want to live. But it's all great. Wanting to take a leap and do this while I'm in college because I have a year left of school and I took this semester off. But my reasoning of being in school was something that didn't have a reason attached to it. It was just like, should I go to college? Or should I be in college right now? And what's my reasoning behind that? And for me, I asked myself this question several times and I didn't have an exact reason. I mean, I was there to definitely get my degree and to make myself marketable. Just do it for my family because my mom has her doctor's degree. But other than that, personally for myself, that I didn't have a reason. That was the only thing. And that's why I've taken the initiative myself these past 4 years to gain my experience. I'd say it's treated me well, but it's not easy at all. But I don't know, I love things that don't come easy, so I guess that's crazy in itself. I mean, I don't think that would be the case just for myself, but a lot of artists in this generation, when hard work has to be equal to talent, specifically in how to market yourself. If you don't know how to, you can even say the skill sets that you need to build up to be able to even be considered for even certain positions or just to work by yourself if that's a thing for you too. Either way, you have to work very hard and be precise about your intentions of why you're even working to begin with. And honestly, I don't even like the word talent at all, just because, I don't know, I have a weird association with it. Because I've heard it so many times over the years, not just for myself, but for other people who I see succeeding, and then, they lead that to like, oh, they're just very talented. And it's like almost a barrier.
I cried a river over you.
If you're pursuing it because you saw someone who has 100K on Instagram and that number feels good to you, then you're probably not going to be doing it very long or very well for very long, if that's your reason. You could go on Instagram and be, one of those days where you're beating yourself up and then you see someone doing something cool with like CGI and then you're like, oh, I don't know why I want to do that, but that looks cool the way he does it. I don't know how to do it, so I'm going to just stop. And it's like, well, people beat themselves up so easily, even like learning something with CGI, if it's up your alley, then just go for it. You're not in it to work hard and to fight through adversity and to just make a name for yourself and not even for anybody else, but just yourself and your family, for example. I don't know, those are the things you should be fighting for, you know what I mean? There's so many things that I feel like I should, try to address to people or communicate with the drastic changes in time right now. Overall, just being a human being and just being a person on earth and striving for something. I would say to definitely stay optimistic, find people you can communicate to in the realms of who you are and build a relationship of trust with them, but also just stay curious, but purposely. Not curious where you're lost and get caught in the distractions of life. I mean, we all do it, but stay curious in what actually feeds your heart or soul.
running away is easy. It's the living that's hard. And loving you was easy. It was you leaving that's
Indie art scene is very awesome. Don't get me wrong, because it's something that's very new. Because we're still, growing as we speak. We just need to keep communicating to each other to really find our identity and keep refining it in different ways. Whether it's, you're corporate and you're coming from an IT background, you want to be in the midst of painting here in Indiana. Knowing how to make sure that scene in the community is communicated to everyone, so they feel necessary, they're able to be a part of it and not feel edged out in any way. So